Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back. My name is Ankita Ashok Ingole, a mathematics student from Amravati University, and I'm going to present a seminar on the topic partial differential equation and its real life application. So, let's move toward the contents. Firstly, the introduction, then, what exactly the partial differential equation is, further, some of its type, and in last, its application in real life and in medical field. So, starting with the introduction, partial differential equations are fundamental to the modeling of natural phenomena arising in every field of science. It has inspired such diverse fields as complex function theory, functional analysis, and algebraic topology. Partial differential equations are ubiquitous in mathematically oriented scientific fields such as physics and engineering. For intents, they are foundational in many modern scientific understanding of sound, heat, diffusion, electrostatics, electrothermodynamics, fluid dynamics, elasticity, general relativity, and quantum mechanics. Well, a partial differential equation is a differential equation that contains unknown multivariable function and their partial derivatives. And this is contrast to the ordinary differential equation, which only deal with the functions of a single variable and their derivatives. Well, PDEs are used to formulate problems involving functional of several variables and are either solved in closed form or used to create a relevant computer model. Also, there are many applications of partial differential equation in real life. Now we will see what exactly the partial differential equation is or what is its definition. Well, a differential equation involving partial derivatives of a dependent variable, one or more, with more than one independent variable is called a partial differential equation and it is denoted as PDE. Or in a simple way, we can say that partial differential equation is an equation relating a function of several variables to its partial derivatives. Now moving further, we will see what is order of PDE. The order of the highest derivative term in the equation is called the order of PDE. In the given example, the order of the given partial differential equation is 2. Now, what is linear PDE? If the dependent variable and all its partial derivative occur linearly in any PDE, then such an equation is called as linear PDE. Here is one of the example of the linear PDE. Now we will see what is Cauchy-linear PDE. A partial differential equation is said to be Cauchy-linear with respect to the highest order of the unknown function. Or we can say that a PDE is called Cauchy-linear if all the terms with the highest order derivative of dependent variable occur linearly. That is, the coefficient of such terms are the functions of only lower order derivatives of dependent variable. However, terms with lower order derivative occur in any manner. Here is the example of Cauchy-linear PDE. Now, what is homogeneous PDE? If all the terms of PDE contains a dependent variable or its partial derivatives, then such a PDE is called non-homogeneous partial differential equation, or otherwise it is homogeneous. Here is the example of homogeneous PDE. Now moving towards the application of partial differential equation in real life. Here we have one of the example. Now suppose we have a rectangular box open at the top just like a water tank and the given volume of it is 32 cubic meter and we have to find the dimension of the box requiring least material for its construction. This can be solved with the help of partial differential equation. So let's see how. Well, firstly, let the dimension of the box be x, y and z and let f be the surface area. Then f should be equal to xy plus twice yz plus twice zx and let v be the volume of the box which is equals to x into y into z which is 32 as given. Now eliminating z between the above two equation, we get the equation f of xy equals to xy plus 64 by x plus 64 by y. Now for f to be maximum or minimum, we have the conditions that del f by del x should be equal to 0 and del f by del y is equal to 0. That is the partial derivatives of the function f with respect to x and with respect to y should be equal to 0. Now, after substituting the value and solving the equation, we get the value of x, y, and z. And by the second derivative test for the extreme of the function f of xy, we get that rt minus s square is equal to 3, which is greater than 0, and r is also greater than 0. Then we came to the conclusion that f is minimum when the dimensions are 4, 4 and 2 meter. Hence the dimensions of the box requiring least material for its construction are 4, 4 and 2 meter. Now we will see one of the example of partial differential equation in medical field. Well, nowadays medicines and science are intertwined. Indeed, many applications, job science are used to make tremendous improvements in medical field. Biomechanics is one of the foreigners in the field of cardiovascular to provide effective predictions and treatments. In biomechanics, the study of biofluid mechanics is important due to its ability of modeling biological phenomena. In this study, we are reviewing mathematical model of blood flow in the arteries in order to demonstrate the relevance and application of biomechanics in biological system. Particularly, we look at the relationship between fat and blood flow in the arteries. Now, we first consider a portion of the artery or a capillary with cross-sectional area in which blood flow from position x to the position x plus dx, where dx being the small change in the position of linear flow. We can apply the principle of conservation of mass and conservation of momentum to retrieve the Euler's continuity equation. Here we get the two equations of conservation of mass for an incompressible fluid and conservation of momentum, which is in the form of partial PDE. Now, after a series of mathematical manipulations, we can obtain the wave equation, the main system of equation for the flow of the blood through the artery or capillary. These previous two equations represented wave equation for the velocity and the pressure in the blood flow. By using these, which are in the form of partial differential equation, and by using this, we can calculate the rate of blood flow. In this figure, we have to illustrate of cardio arteries as the part of aging process and unhealthy diet. The plaque builds up on the wall of the cardio arteries that can restrict the movement of blood flow and lead to many complications later. Here in the figure number B, we can see that the normal blood flow, and in the figure C, we can see the reduced blood flow. Now in this figure, we have the depiction of Doppler ultrasound for pre-heart attack patient. The accumulation plaque is denoted with the blood color in the Doppler ultrasound. Well, this is all about the application, and here are my references. Thanks for watching.